I am Pauline Joy Dizzy Solomon, and you can call me Teacher Pao. So, for today, do you remember what's the last lesson the reporter discussed?
Yes po.
What is it?
The reporter last discussed classification of matter.
Very good. So, let's give him a matter clap. Sundan niyo ako ha. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You matter. Going back to our lesson, do you remember what is matter? Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. So, do you know that it can be classified in two major categories, which is elements and compounds. So, what is elements? Elements are pure substances made up of only one kind of atom. There are further grouped into metals, nonmetals, and metalloids.
The three main classifications of elements categorized by their physical and chemical properties. Metals are shiny, good conductors of heat and electricity and malleable. Non-metals are typically dull, brittle, and poor conductors, while metalloids have properties that are intermediate between metals and non-metals. Metals are found on the left side of the periodic table, non-metals on the right, and metalloids along the staircase line between them.
Hello guys! This is Teacher Pao again, and kakanta naman tayo ngayon ng Saging, saging, mangga, mangga, papaya, papaya, pagsama-sama, paghalu-halu, fruit salad. So, do you have any idea what topic we will discuss for today?
Yes po.
So, what is it?
Halu-haluin.
Tama! Ang ating topic ngayon ay mixtures. So, before we start, we're gonna have some games to play. I will present a jumbled letters and you will arrange it into the right words or the correct words. So, let's go!
Mixtures.
Homogeneous.
Heterogeneous.
Thank you for participating in our game. So, you all guys did a good job. So, you deserve a mixture clap. Sabayan niyo ako. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mixture! So, let's proceed to our topic. We will discuss what is mixture.
A material composed of two or more substances is a mixture. In a mixture, the individual substances maintain their chemical identities. Many mixtures are obvious combination of two or more substances, such as a mixture of sand and water.
So, we have two types of mixture. Do you know what is it? Correct! The two types of mixture is heterogeneous and homogeneous mixture. So, today I will discuss what is the difference between the homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. I will show you a video and you will identify if it is hetero or homogeneous mixture. identify correctly what is hetero and homogeneous? Very good, very good. So, homogeneous mixture. A homogeneous mixture is a mixture where the components that make up the mixture are uniformly distributed throughout the mixture. So, I will flash on the screen what are the examples of homogeneous mixture.
A heterogeneous mixture is a mixture where the components of the mixture are not uniform or have localized regions with different properties. Different samples from the mixture are not identical to each other. There are always two or more phases in a heterogeneous mixture, where you can identify a region with properties that are distinct from those of another region, even if they are the same state of matter. Heterogeneous mixture are more common than homogeneous mixture. For example, as you can see at the picture, there are salt plus water equals to solution, and it turned to homogeneous mixture. In the other one, we have sand plus water. Water plus sand equals homogeneous mixture. As you can see, the water is in above and the sand goes into bottom. And you can see the both of them.
So now that I discussed the two types of mixture, you can now easily identify what is homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. Am I right?
Yes.
Very good. So, let's go with the other topic, which is
Comparison between mixture and compound. Mixture is a physical combination of substances with variable composition that can be separated by physical means, while a compound is a chemical combination of elements in a fixed ratio, which can only be separated by chemical means and result in new properties.
do you know that there are 7 methods of separating mixture?
No.
So you don't have any idea what's the 7 methods to separate mixture.
No, ma'am.
So I will discuss it for you. So the 7 methods to separate mixture are filtration, chromatography, evaporation, distillation, extraction, sedimentation, and precipitation.
So the first one in separating mixture is filtration. It is a separation method used to separate pure substances in mixture comprised of particles, some of which are large enough to be captured with a porous material. So the second one, we have chromatography. It's the separation of a mixture by passing it in solution or suspension or as a vapor through a medium in which the components move at different rates. The third one, we have evaporation. A mixture of salt and water can be separated by the process of evaporation. The fourth one, we have distillation. Distillation is an effective method to separate mixture comprised of two or more pure liquids. Next one, we have extraction. In chemistry, it is a separation process consisting of the separation of a substance from matrix. It includes liquid-to-liquid extraction and solid-phase extraction. The next one, we have sedimentation and decantation. Methods are used for the separation of insoluble substances which are heavier than liquid. Sedimentation is one of the simplest separation methods. And lastly, we have precipitation. Precipitation is the creation of a solid from a solution. When the creation occurs in a liquid solution, the solid form is called the precipitate.
So kids, that's all my report. I hope you learned something from me. Laging tatandaan, pag halu-haluin man yan, may paraan para ibalik sa dati. Pero kung siya yung babalikan mo, huwag na lang.